I've been listening to scary stories for a long time, and most of them follow a similar structure. There's a build-up of tension, then something scary happens, and then it's over. Sometimes there's a twist at the end, but for the most part, that's it. This isn't one of those stories. This is one of the few stories where the scariest part is also the best part. This story comes from a no longer active YouTube channel. Two friends went hunting in the Oklahoma woods. It was late at night and they had only seen one other couple while they were out there. They had parked their truck and were walking through the trees when their dog started acting strange. The dog was a chocolate lab and was usually friendly with everything, but that night he started acting like there was some kind of animal nearby that he wanted to growl at. Their dog eventually led them to the edge of an opening in the trees, and what they saw made their blood run cold. Standing in front of them was a Dogman Cryptid. This wasn't some small dog-like creature that was on two legs. It was huge, easily 8 feet tall. It had glowing red eyes and was walking on its hind legs. It took one look at these guys and then took off running into the trees. The witnesses didn't stick around to see where it went because they were too terrified. Instead, they got in their truck and drove out of the woods as fast as they could. But this is where the story takes a turn. When they sped out of the woods, they thought they had lost whatever that thing was. Then they heard a loud crash in the trees behind them. The witnesses turned around and they saw the Dogman come bounding out of the woods. It was running on all fours now and was keeping up with their truck. This continued for a little while, the Dogman running alongside the truck, keeping up with them as they sped down the road. Eventually, though, the Dogman stopped and went back into the woods. The witnesses never told anyone about this until now, and to be honest, I think they made the right call. No one would have believed them anyway. Even if they did tell someone, the most likely outcome would have been that they'd get institutionalized for seeing a giant, 8-foot-tall, glowing-eyed Dogman. But I think there's another reason they waited so long to tell this story. They knew that no one would believe them, so they didn't want to make a fool out of themselves. But by waiting so long, they gave the story more power. Now we don't know if this really happened or not. All we have is the story itself and the testimony of people who say they know the witnesses. I think that stories like this are the best because they leave us with more questions than answers. What exactly was this thing? How long has it been living in the woods? Is it still out there? Will it attack again? Stories like this make us confront the fact that there are some things we may never fully understand. There are some mysteries that are better left unsolved. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button. If you want to hear more, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.